Oh, welcome to the Mortgage Loan Officer Podcast, brought to you the Mortgage Marketing Animals. I'm your host, Frank Garay. I'm here with Justin Hubbert of Park Place Finance. Hi, Justin. How are you?
Hey, good morning, my friend. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. You're making big waves within the lending community these days, and for good reason, man. You guys are kicking absolute butt. And this is why I'm such a huge fan. And just full disclosure, you guys know me. I do investor funding. I do investor loans, that type of stuff. Park Place Finance, my number one source to get my deals done. So I just want to get that out on the table. That's why I wanted to feature you, because you guys are so gosh darn good at it, so fast, so easy. It's amazing. Today, you had a burden. You wanted to talk about ground up construction because there's a need for it out there. Not a lot of people do it, right? Not a lot of lenders do it, and it can get a little confusing. So yeah, walk us through ground up over at Park Place. Like, what are we looking at there?
Yeah, well, good morning again, Frank, and great to be with you. So, one of the things that we've seen recently with these rates coming down in the last couple of days and weeks, there's this kind of increased demand out there, and in certain areas of the country, there's just not a whole lot of opportunities for these builders to get in there and build houses because some of these local and small regional banks have kind of paused these construction loans, and so we kind of stepped in here with a private fund, and we do it nationwide. We're based out of Austin, Texas, but we do it nationwide. That allows these builders to go in there and build houses, whether it be small subdivisions or one single family house in areas, and we can finance up to 90% loan to cost. So
Wow.
the construction cost plus the land cost, we finance 90% of that, nine out of every $10 that we can finance. And so these builders are just in increasing demand of that product. The other part there, Frank, that's interesting is like we just came out with a first time builder product. So if you're a first time builder, you want to get in the game, we can actually lend to you. It's just at 80% loan cost, so a little bit lower leverage just because of the risk, but we can finance that as well. So yeah, those are both on fire right now, especially with these lower rates coming in. The building close in like 5 to 10 business days on these. We don't look at tax returns, so that's a big key part of this. So if a builder maybe has written some stuff off and maybe last year or the year before just had some inventory that didn't sell, we're not looking at that. We're looking at basically the value of the property and their experience, and we don't even do a hard credit pull on any of our products. So that's a nice little add on for them as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. So for the mortgage loan officers that are listening to this opens up an opportunity and opens up doors for them to seek out and find these small to mid-size home builders, because like you said, a lot of the banks right now are kind of getting tight on this type of funding. So they're looking for money. You've got these smaller to mid-size home builders, right? I mean, these aren't the Lennars of the world, right? Or the D.R. Hortons, right? They probably are. They're probably covered. But am I
Yeah.
right in saying that? Or
Yeah, so we're kind of looking from anybody from building their first home to building, 30, 40, 50 a year.
yeah,
We have a couple builders that are building 10 to 15 a month. We put those into, an easy repeat process. But the nice part about that is for loan officers specifically is you get paid on those, right?
yeah,
And then you
yeah.
also get a chance to double dip because generally these builders, if you help them out with actually getting the house built, then you become like their best friend
The
because they want
preferred
to be the
lender.
preferred lender. Yeah, bingo. So it's a nice little two
Gosh.
for one option there.
It really is. Yeah. So, man, this is really I know Kevin Gillespie has his builder boot camps that he does through Mortgage Marketing Animals. I know he brings you on those boot camps all the time to talk
Great
about
guy.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the peeps that have gone through the builder boot camps that have engaged with the strategy, specifically this one, are just the stories that we're hearing and the testimonials that we're hearing from them are just like amazing. They're like, yeah, I there's these builders are out there, like you said, that might build 10, 15 a year. Maybe they build 20 a year, something like that, right? 30, 50, even smaller ones may only build maybe five a year, something like that, but they need this money. And to be able to find them, present these options to them, have them say, yes, get me the financing for it, because you could let them, you finance the land as well, right? So if they find the
That's right.
land, I got a spot, I got five lots, I can put five lots on it. I want to get the land and I want to build. You can help them with all of that. You get that secured, and then you could be the loan officer who's the preferred loan officer, do the takeout after it's done. Why not? I think it's
Yeah.
fantastic. Tell me about so how much do you finance against the land if they're trying to get the land and the construction? What's that ratio look like? Hey there, if you're loving the tips so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button and then click on the bell as well so you never miss out on more cool free tips coming your way. And also, would love to hear from you. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think or what you want to see next.
Yeah, it's a good question. So it depends on a little bit on experience. So, anywhere from 60 to 75% of the land. Depends on whether it's entitled. So for those that are kind of new to the game, entitled just means it can be built, like the city or the county has proven that it can be built. Permitted would be a little bit different aspect. It's ready to be built today. And so depending on those leverages, or depending on those data points, it's anywhere from 60, 75%. And then we generally always finance 100% of the vertical. The builders that really enjoy one of the things that's a little caveat into these products, so they can actually do this with zero interest payments because we build in an interest reserve. So they're able to finance this entire project for say 12, maybe sometimes 18 months. We actually build into the loan a interest reserve, so that carries them, so they don't have to make the payments or worry about those payments as they draw up on the loan.
Dang, that's cool.
And then the draws are super simple. We have an app that we created, and it's just super friendly. And they go out there and take some photos, or maybe one of their subs takes the photos, and they get reimbursed pretty quickly. Anywhere from same day, the next day, maybe the day after. So
Got it. Got it. Yeah.
yeah, but the
So,
biggest, I was gonna say the biggest part, Frank, there is like that's really interesting is like I'll give you an example in real time here. So we're about ready to close, maybe tomorrow or maybe the next day. We'll close on a 20 unit subdivision right outside of Atlanta, Georgia. And this broker that brought this to us is actually now, because we're gonna be able to help them when a bank said no. They've turned them into the preferred lender. So they've created some special incentives for this broker, loan officer, to be the preferred lender on a 20 unit subdivision that's probably got a resale value somewhere in the $25 million range, right? About $1 million a house. And so you think about that from an opportunity standpoint of just one builder and one project, and what that commission can be for that loan officer, and then also the ability to get paid on the construction.
it's nuts. It's
Yeah.
absolutely nuts. Best way for them to reach out, workwithparkplace.com,
Yeah. So
workwithparkplace.com.
we do a variety of things. I know everybody's got the keyword this year is DSCR, right? And we have a very robust product there. We also have the ground up construction we just talked about. We do fix and flips, kind of our bread and butter. And then also just straight quick close bridge loans. You need to close something like 2 or 3 days, no tax returns, don't care about DTI. We can do that for you. One important part is if you go to workwithparkplace.com, that's workwithparkplace.com. Just click the link, submit that. If you have some notes in there you want to put in there, have looking for a ground up or whatever, we'll send you a product matrix through email. Try not to bother you too much, but we'll give you some product updates that may be valuable for you to get with those clients or get with builders. But one of the also the I think the key parts there is we'll make sure you're protected along the way so that you have that protection on the broker protection.
Yeah, good stuff, man. Wonderful, wonderful. Workwithparkplace.com. Just go there, guys. You can put in basically a scenario, kind of like, well, what would it look like on this? And so put in kind of a scenario. And there's a notes section as well. So you can type in the notes. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I need help with, whatever. Hit go. The guys at Park Place get back to you right away. They're amazing. They're absolutely amazing. Trust me, you're going to love working with Park Place. Well, cool, Justin. Thanks, man. Thanks for filling
Yeah.
us in. Really appreciate it.
Yeah. Look forward to hearing from everybody. We'll look forward to that. And I think one of the biggest parts too is if you have something that's urgent, needs closed. I know we're running about 5 business days to close most loans right now. So
Yeah, yeah.
start to finish, from the time you start to title being ready and everything.
Well, yeah, I know firsthand. A good friend of mine and yours, he was so stoked because he closed a fix and flip with you guys in 48 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to promise that to everybody
Well,
but we're going to do our best to get you closed in that time period.
well, here full disclosure, right? The deal came to our friend. Another lender said no, right? Couldn't do it for some reason, right? So he had everything. He literally had the entire package. He said, "Here it is." You went, "Here's docs." It closed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
mean that's one of those where we take a lot of pride in helping somebody that might be in a difficult situation, get them to the finish line.
yeah.
They're making some great progress on that project actually. We saw some photos yesterday on that. it's exciting to see the progress on some of these clients, and they've just built some amazing houses, especially on these fix and flips and the attention to detail they have. But yeah, that was a great success story. So I
That was a
appreciate you
good
sharing.
one. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us here in the Mortgage Loan Officer Podcast. Reach out to Park Place Finance. Just go to workwithparkplace.com. Workwithparkplace.com. Get your ground up construction gig going, man. Find these builders, offer them the financing. This is amazing. Think about the opportunity and not only getting paid on the construction piece of it, but then becoming the preferred lender when they turn around to sell those properties. Amazing stuff. Go to workwithparkplace.com. Thanks, Justin. We'll catch up with you later.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
All right. We'll see you all later as well. Adios.